When you step onto a cruise ship, it feels like entering a floating world of comfort. The rooms are ready, the beds are made, the towels are fresh, and everything feels welcoming. For most passengers, this seems automatic, like magic. But the truth is, behind that comfort is a hard-working person, the cabin steward. Cabin stewards are the unsung heroes of every cruise. They wake up early, work long hours, and clean multiple cabins every single day. They do all of this while smiling, being polite, and making sure you feel at home. Many passengers don't realize just how much effort goes into keeping each cabin spotless and comfortable. Here's the interesting part. Your steward notices the small things you do. Some of those things make their job harder, but some make their day easier and more enjoyable. And when you do the things they secretly love, it creates a better connection between you and your steward. That connection leads to smoother service, faster responses to requests, and sometimes even little surprises like towel animals or extra touches in your room. In this video, we're going to talk about 14 simple things your cabin steward secretly loves. These are not big or complicated. They are small actions anyone can do, but they make a huge difference in your cruise experience. So make sure you stay until the very end, because number 14 is the one that will leave the biggest smile on your steward's face. And trust me, you'll want to know it before your next cruise. Let's start with the first thing your steward truly appreciates. Thing 1. Saying hello with a smile. It may sound basic, but this is one of the most powerful gestures you can do. Cabin stewards meet hundreds of passengers during a cruise. Many people walk past them without eye contact, treating them like part of the background. But when you look at your steward, smile and say hello, you stand out in the best way. For the steward, this simple act shows respect. It tells them you see them as a person, not just a worker. And that changes the way they feel about serving you. Imagine cleaning room after room with no one acknowledging you, then suddenly one guest greets you with kindness. It lifts their mood instantly. The best part? When you are friendly, they are naturally more willing to go the extra mile for you. Maybe they check your room more carefully, or maybe they bring fresh towels faster. Sometimes they even add little extra touches just to make your experience special. This costs you nothing. It takes only a second, but the effect it has on your steward and on your cruise experience is huge. Tip: every time you pass your steward in the hallway, make eye contact, smile, and greet them. It will start a positive relationship from day one. Thing 2, keeping your cabin tidy. Cruise cabins are small, and your steward often has to clean 15 to 20 of them every single day. If your room is full of clothes on the floor, shoes scattered everywhere, and food wrappers left around, it makes their work harder and slower. They still do it, but it becomes stressful. Your steward secretly loves when you keep things reasonably tidy. You don't have to be perfect. Just put your shoes in one spot, hang your clothes, and avoid leaving things all over the floor. This allows them to clean quickly and more effectively. The benefit for you is clear. Your room will always feel fresher, cleaner, and more organized. And since the steward can finish faster, they may even have time to add little details like folding your clothes neatly or arranging towel animals on your bed. It's a small way of saying, "I respect your effort," without using words. And trust me, your steward notices. Tip: before leaving your cabin each morning, spend 1 minute picking up your belongings. That 1 minute makes your steward's job easier and your room better. Thing 3, leaving used towels in one spot. Here's another small action that makes a big difference. Cruise stewards replace towels daily, but if you leave them scattered, one on the bed, one on a chair, one on the bathroom floor, it takes more time and effort to collect them all. What your steward secretly loves is when you leave your used towels in one place. Some passengers put them in the shower, others fold them in the corner of the bathroom. Either way, it helps the steward quickly gather them and replace them with fresh ones. This may sound like nothing, but for someone who cleans dozens of cabins, it saves minutes in every room. And those minutes add up to hours over a cruise. That's why your steward appreciates it so much. For you, the benefit is also clear. Your bathroom stays neater, and you always have fresh towels without delay. Tip: pick one spot in the bathroom, like the bathtub or a corner, and always place used towels there. Your steward will silently thank you for it every day. Thing 4, letting them know when you'll be out. Cabin stewards have a tight schedule. They try to clean your room when you're not inside because they don't want to disturb you. But if they don't know when you'll leave, they have to guess. Sometimes they knock at the wrong time and you might feel uncomfortable. That's why stewards secretly love it when guests give them a small hint. Maybe you say, "We're heading to breakfast now," or "We'll be gone for a couple of hours." This helps them plan better. They can clean your room while you re-out and make sure everything is ready when you return. It also saves you from being interrupted while resting or changing. It's such a simple way to build smooth teamwork between you and your steward. Tip: a quick, friendly update about your plans in the morning can make your steward's day much easier. Thing 5. Using the makeup room or do not disturb sign. Most cabins have a sign you can place outside your door. Many passengers ignore it, but your steward really appreciates when you use it correctly. If you want privacy, put up the Do Not Disturb sign. This saves them from knocking and waiting, only to find you don't want service yet. On the other hand, if you're heading out and would like your cabin cleaned, place the makeup room sign. It gives them a clear signal to come in without hesitation. For the steward, this removes the guessing game. It shows respect for their time. For you, it means better service because they can clean your room at the right moment without awkward interruptions. Tip: use the signs whenever possible. It is one of the easiest ways to make your cruise smoother for both you and your steward. Thing 6. Saying thank you. It sounds so simple, but few guests actually say it often. Cabin stewards do a lot behind the scenes, refilling tissues, changing sheets, replacing toiletries, folding towels, and making sure everything feels fresh. These tasks may seem routine, but they require time and effort. When you say thank you, it gives them recognition. It tells them their work matters to you. And honestly, that one word can make their entire day better. Stewards secretly love polite, grateful passengers because it motivates them to give even better service. Think of it as fuel. It keeps them energized and positive, even when they are working long shifts. Tip: each time you notice something done for you, fresh towels, clean bed, new amenities, take 2 seconds to say thank you. It's free, but its impact is priceless. Thing 7. Being clear with special requests. Sometimes passengers want extra pillows, more hangers, or a specific cleaning time, but not everyone explains it clearly. That can confuse your steward and lead to mistakes. What stewards secretly love is when you're polite but clear. Instead of saying, "I might need more towels later," say, "Could I please have 2 extra towels every day?" That way they know exactly what you want and can prepare in advance. Clear communication reduces stress for them and ensures you always get what you need. It also builds trust. Your steward sees you as an organized guest who makes things easy, and in return, they often go above and beyond to keep you happy. Tip: if you have a request, keep it short, polite, and specific. That's the kind of guest stewards love to serve. Thing 8. Keeping your valuables in the safe. Cruise cabins usually come with a small safe, but many passengers ignore it. They leave wallets, phones, or even jewelry on the desk or nightstand. For the steward, this creates an uncomfortable situation. They don't want to touch or move your belongings, but they also need to clean the surfaces. That's why stewards secretly love it when you use the safe. It gives them peace of mind because they don't have to worry about handling your valuables. For you, it means less stress too. You will know your important items are secure while you re-out enjoying the ship. Imagine this. Your steward is wiping down the desk, but your expensive watch is sitting there. They must work around it carefully, hoping nothing falls. But if you simply lock it in the safe, their job is smoother and faster. Tip: each time you leave your cabin, place passports, cash, and electronics in the safe. Your steward will silently thank you for it. Thing 9. Asking politely for extra requests. Every passenger needs a little extra now and then. Maybe more pillows, an extra blanket, or a bucket of ice. Stewards expect this, but the way you ask makes a huge difference. When a guest demands something rudely, it feels like an order. But when you ask kindly, "Would it be possible to get an extra pillow?" it feels respectful. That small difference in tone changes everything. Stewards secretly love polite guests. Not only does it make their day easier, but they also remember those guests. And here's the secret. When they remember you as polite, they're more likely to go above and beyond later, like leaving extra toiletries or checking on you more often. Tip: speak to your steward the way you'd want someone to speak to you. Respect brings better service, always. Thing 10. Letting them know your schedule. Stewards have to clean dozens of cabins each day. Timing is everything for them. If they come to your room while you're resting, they may have to skip it and return later, which adds pressure to their schedule. That's why they secretly love when you give them a quick idea of your plans. You don't need a full schedule, just something simple like, "We'll be out from 10 to noon." This helps them plan their route and ensures your cabin is ready exactly when you need it. For example, if you plan to nap in the afternoon, letting your steward know in advance helps them clean earlier. It avoids awkward knocks on the door and keeps your day undisturbed. Tip: a short update in the morning can make the whole day smoother for both you and your steward. Thing 11. Not overstuffing the trash cans. Cabins are cozy, but the trash bins are small. Some guests try to cram in food trays, bottles, or big piles of paper. When the steward removes it, things spill, creating extra work and mess. Stewards secretly love it when guests keep trash neat. If you have more than the bin can handle, place it in a small bag next to the bin. This makes it easier for them to collect without accidents. It might feel like a tiny detail, but for the steward it shows respect. When you make their job easier, they notice. Guests who keep things tidy often receive quicker, friendlier service in return. Tip: use the bins wisely. A little effort on your part makes your steward's work smoother and faster. Thing 12. Leaving the bathroom tidy. Bathrooms on a cruise ship are small, and stewards clean many of them each day. When passengers leave wet towels on the floor, toothpaste on the counter, and empty bottles scattered everywhere, it makes the job harder. Stewards secretly love when you leave the bathroom reasonably tidy. Hanging up used towels, keeping bottles in one spot, and giving the sink a quick rinse go a long way. It doesn't mean you have to clean it yourself. That's their job. But showing a little care makes their work faster and less stressful. And here is the bonus for you. A steward who sees you respect the space will often reward you with small extra touches, like folded towels or restocking items more generously. Tip: treat the bathroom like a shared space. Small efforts create a better experience for everyone. Thing 13. Being friendly and approachable. Cabin stewards work long hours, and many guests pass by them without even saying hello. That can feel discouraging. But when a guest smiles, greets them, or asks how their day is going, it makes a huge difference. Stewards secretly love friendly passengers. It shows that you see them as people, not just workers. Even short interactions can brighten their day and create a warmer connection. And here's the hidden benefit for you. When your steward feels comfortable with you, they often pay extra attention to your cabin. They might check in more often or respond faster when you need something. Tip: a smile and a kind word cost nothing, but they build a positive bond that improves your entire cruise. Thing 14. Leaving a small tip at the end. This one might surprise some passengers. Many cruise lines include gratuities in the fare, but cabin stewards still deeply appreciate a personal tip. It doesn't have to be huge. Even a small amount shows recognition for their hard work. Stewards secretly love when guests leave a little something extra, often with a handwritten note saying, "Thank you." It tells them that their effort was noticed and valued. Think about it. They've been making your bed, bringing fresh towels, restocking your bathroom, and making sure your cabin feels like home for an entire week. A tip is not just money, it's a gesture of gratitude. Tip: at the end of your cruise, leave a small envelope with a note. It's one of the most powerful ways to leave a lasting positive memory with your steward. Now you know the 14 things your cruise cabin steward secretly loves you're doing. From keeping the room a little tidy to saying thank you, from using the safe to leaving a small tip, these habits make a huge difference. Here is the truth. Your cabin steward works behind the scenes to make your vacation smooth and stress-free. When you show small acts of respect and kindness, it not only helps them but also improves your own cruise experience. Imagine this. While other passengers might struggle with delayed cleaning or awkward interactions, you'll enjoy smoother service, extra care, and a friendlier atmosphere. Why? because stewards remember the guests who make their lives easier. So the next time you step onto a cruise ship, remember these simple actions. You'll make someone's tough job lighter, and in return, you'll enjoy better service, more comfort, and maybe even a few extra smiles along the way. Thank you for watching till the end. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to subscribe for more cruise secrets and hacks that will make your journey unforgettable. Your steward will love you for it, and you'll love how much smoother your cruise feels.